Yosemite's grandeur rivals the most stunning of the world's natural wonders. Granite domes, high mountain lakes, jaw-dropping waterfalls, and endless miles of solitude. With names like Coarsegold and Bass Lake, North Fork, and Oakhurst, the region is steeped in Native American history and gold rush lore, memorialized in photographs and words, protected as a national treasure. Located near the geographical center of California, this long-sought Shangri-La of sun, wind, and snow beckons travelers, adventurers, families, and those visionaries who provide for them. Here at the southern gateway to Yosemite National Park in eastern Madera County, opportunity beckons for those forward-thinking entrepreneurs seeking good fortune and a good life. So, what's your passion? Fishing, backpacking, riding, rock crawling, boating, skiing, winemaking. Commercial space and residential homes with acreage are affordable and readily available. Come find your place in the sun as you work where you play in America's premier playground. Here then, to whet your imagination, are the stories of 8 successful businesses, large and small, in the 4 communities at Yosemite's southern door. North Fork is the geographical center of California, a community of artists, entrepreneurs, and ranchers. Folks here value their centeredness with a deep respect for the environment, family, and self-sufficiency.
Town was an old film site where back in the 70s they filmed a movie called The Giant of Thunder Mountain, and then it sat dormant for, I want to say, 18 years. And I would like to turn it into kind of a destination bed and breakfast type Western experience, but for now we have weddings and musical events in the summertime. I also operate a clothing line called Bandit Brand, and we make Western, country, motorcycle, rock and roll type shirts.
Hey, my name's Scott. I'm with Slim's Coffee Shack, located here in North Fork, California. Slim's Coffee Shack is a coffee bar and eatery. We opened up about 7 years ago, based on the premise that we were just going to serve coffee, tea, bagels, and it was somewhere for me and my dog Slim to go. Read the newspaper, hang out, shoot the breeze. It evolved over the years, just naturally with the comings and goings of local people, and that's what comes along with living up here. We virtually know everyone that walks in that door.
I like the seasons. I like nest in the fall and get all excited in the spring.
We have an amazing visitors tourism bureau here with the support of the county and the state, so they're constantly building programs to bring people in year-round, all 4 seasons.
County supervisor, the police, like everybody's been really great. Like there's a real, I don't know, there's like a real sense of community here that I've never seen.
You know, when we have a local town function, you have all the different looks and attitudes, but everyone's dancing together and hanging out, and you wouldn't think it would work, but it does, and it's killer.
It's almost like a time, not a place. Like I feel like it's still kind of the 70s up here. Like the old dudes still dress like I remember when I was a kid.
If you're looking to relocate your business here, the opportunities are abundant. Downtown North Fork proper has everything you need. We have our own public regional sewer system, water system, and telecommunications system. We got the high-speed internet. We're 45 minutes, quick shot, straight shot to the airport. If you're coming to this region, you're looking for stuff to do. If you're any way inclined to be outdoors, huge playground here. I mean, from here, within 15 minutes, we got 5 lakes. You got the high country, Ansel Adams Wilderness, all the OHV 4-wheel trails, equestrian trails, biking trails, hiking, snowboarding, snowmobiling. We have 2 snowboard parks within about 45 minutes. Anytime during the summer, if you're into wakeboarding, jet skiing, fishing, you name it, we got it here. Me personally, I've recently started leaning towards the 4-wheel rigs, rock climbing, and we haven't touched on Yosemite Park, which is obviously the gem around here, and that's only 25 miles down the road.
Bass Lake has been a family vacation tradition for decades. Home to the warmest high mountain lake in the Sierras, Bass Lake is a wonderland of play possibilities and commercial opportunities.
I'm Michelle Miller from Miller's Landing Resort in Bass Lake. Miller's Landing is a family-owned resort on Bass Lake, and we offer cabin rentals, boat rentals. We have a restaurant, a general store, and almost anything you need right here.
We used to vacation here at Bass Lake. My dad fell in love with the place many, many years ago. In 1982, we got the opportunity to purchase it, and we've been here ever since. We're going on our 36th year coming up.
This year we've opened an online store, so we're actually learning that side of the industry and finding that it's just as easy to run our store here as it would be in a big city, because everything is available to us online, and the shipping companies come right to our door, and everything's been pretty smooth and seamless.
My name is Charles Nugent, and I go by Chuck. My wife and I are the owners of Good Old Days here in Bass Lake. So we began as a place for visitors to Bass Lake to find the things that they might need and some souvenirs. The Bass Lake community here is a very unique community. I've never been any place in a resort area where so many people are return visitors, and they can recall coming here with their grandparents, and they're bringing their children now, and it makes it a very family-oriented community.
I think my favorite part about running a business here on Bass Lake is providing our guests with the opportunity to experience what we get to experience as locals and all that this area has to offer. We have Oakhurst with our art galleries and our brewery and winery, and we have Yosemite that's practically our backyard.
Or you can go to Fresno if you want to get some city. We can be to the coast in a couple hours. We want to go to the coast for a day.
So one of the things we love to do as a family is snowboard and snow ski, and we spend a lot of time up in Yosemite at our local ski area. And so since our kids were small, we could send them up the lifts, and they'd come down the mountain and see their friends and other families and other moms, and everybody kind of just takes care of each other.
My main source of fun and pleasure at Bass Lake is my business and the customers and the people that we interface with. But I do have things that I like to do. I like to hike, and we have lots of hiking trails and biking trails. I do like to ride my motorcycle. I enjoy fishing. So the recreational opportunities here are just, they're unlimited.
If someone were to ask me about relocating to this area, and especially with a business, my advice would definitely be yes. It's a great place to live and work and play, and not only is it close, it's just, it looks like the pages of a magazine on most days, so we're really lucky.
Coarsegold is the foothills' best-kept secret. Great schools, affordable homes on acreage, rolling hills, shady oaks, and the people, oh, the people.
We have the best community, I think, on the planet. I am the CEO of Coarsegold Historic Village. We're a group of like-minded people who have small businesses here and want to be in a small town and know their neighbors and be able to prosper and make some money. We have dentists, doctors, pharmacy, restaurants, artists that have their little shops all around. We have a lot of land that's buildable. We have good water. The electric is here, and Madera County is really willing to help you get your business off the ground. We've got a fantastic high school, and not only did my kids go to that school, my grandchildren are going to that school now. So it's the kind of place you want to stay.
My name's Tanner Tweed, and this is the Coarsegold Rodeo Grounds. What I like about living in Coarsegold is that the natural landscape here is just beautiful to look at. I mean, I walk out my front door and I get to see snow-capped mountains and grassy plains, and it's just, you don't get that very many places. We decided to move the business to Coarsegold. We came up here to try to scout some buildings to purchase for commercial real estate, and we kind of stumbled upon the rodeo grounds. And us having no experience in rodeo whatsoever, other than from a spectator standpoint, we came down here and saw it and made a deal. Being centrally located between a city and the country and a huge mountain range in Yosemite itself has been really, really positive, because your demographic has grown pretty large. You're in a small town, you have this open landscape, but you're still close enough to 500,000 people in Fresno. And so you can draw from that. It's only a 20-minute drive. To put on an event like this on a private residential property, we we had to require a conditional use permit, which was pre-existing to the property. We inherited that and wanted to add things that we needed the county's approval for, and they were just right there with us. So what we did was we took the local rodeo and we decided to put on another rodeo towards the end of the year in September and make that a PRCA rodeo, which is a true pro rodeo. It's never been done before, and we weren't sure if the area was ready to support it, and we didn't know it was going to work until 6:30 the second that rodeo started. We didn't know if it was going to work. And I remember standing just 20 feet from us and looking up at the crowd, and there wasn't one empty space. And we had, over 2,000 people here for an event that normally draws 400 a day. And so now here we are today, 2 rodeos of 2 different sanctions, one amateur, one professional, and it's thriving. What I like to do for fun is, really hang out here is where pretty much all the fun is for me. Like riding the tractors and getting things fixed up is a lot of fun. A lot of friends come by, we'll have bonfires and cookouts and parties and things like that, and it's a lot of fun.
So it's a place where you'd want to have a small business, you'd want to raise your family and call it your own. I love working here at the Village. That's my fun. People think I'm crazy, but it's fun to play where you work.
Oakhurst is the largest town in the region, located on Highway 41, the main thoroughfare for traffic from Southern California, just 30 minutes from the Southern Yosemite Gate.
Queen's Inn is an 8-room inn and wine bar on the Fresno River, and Idlehour Winery, we produce about 2,100 cases a year of varietals from around the state.
I moved here when I was 7, and my grandmother bought this property back in 1964. And my father and myself decided to turn this back into what it was originally built for, and it's called Queen's Inn after my grandmother.
Deb had started the inn in 2007, and it's a beautiful property right on the river. So it was just a fantastic place to bring the winery. It goes well with the inn, so our guests get to come and enjoy the winery, hang out in the wine bar, enjoy live music. It was a lot of synergy between both businesses. So it made sense to move it here in 2007.
My name is Mike DeVito, and I'm president of Pacific Pectin Incorporated, and we sell, of course, pectin. And pectin is a derivative that comes from citrus peel and apple pumice, and it's used throughout the specialty food industry and everything from jams and jellies to yogurts, candies. I came here as a child going through Yosemite and just fell in love with the area and wanted to relocate somewhere where I could work where I play. And this Oakhurst offers such a variety of resources, great schools, great sports. My kids have been fortunate enough to have great teachers and great coaches. I love the area. I mean, it's a beautiful area. Of course, we have Yosemite National Park. We have the Ansel Adams Wilderness. We have the Sierra National Forest, which literally borders my backyard. We have endless rivers and lakes, which boast endless outdoor recreational opportunities for myself and my family. We all enjoy snowboarding, wakeboarding, fishing, camping, hiking. There's a gazillion miles of off-road trails, just a lot of outdoor activities. Of course, the town is just a unique, charming little town that still has so much potential.
Well, the thing that's really nice about Oakhurst is it's growing. There's a lot of things to do, so you're seeing Oakhurst become more of a destination spot. It's not just Yosemite. I think the community, the support, and the synergy amongst all of the businesses in this community, we all kind of help each other out.
I think that the Chamber has really just been more like the hub of a wheel, sort of connecting all of the businesses together. I think that that's been important for us as a small business here because we were the first winery coming into Oakhurst. I mean, we really had to work and get the right permits in place, and the county really stepped in and helped us sort of negotiate all the legalese and all the things that need to happen,
There's not a day go by that I don't look at a sunset at the end of the day here and realize how fortunate I am to be in such a beautiful area.
Good people all, different backgrounds, different drives, different desires, each community a different flavor, and each adds richness to our Eastern Madera County special sauce. Winemaker, restaurateur, rodeo impresario, even a pectin maker. So, what's your secret obsession, your retirement dream, your juju? What's that passion hiding in your bug-out bag?
Hi, I'm Tom Wheeler, Madera County Supervisor, District 5 in Eastern Madera County. And I've lived up here almost all my life. And if you want to move your business here to enjoy our beautiful country, we can get you set up, whether it's zoning, permitting, or whatever you need. One-stop shop, and you're in here and out of here and living in our county. And it's a great place to live, play, and work.
Eastern Madera County, a place for family, meaningful work, and the good life. Come live in this playground and work where you play.